I'm going to ask you to make a very small commitment to me.
Okay.
We're not going to call it being lazy.
All
We're
right.
going to say we simply haven't arrived at a solution that works. Because with the amount of work that you've put into like these answers, I don't think you are lazy. I think maybe
Okay.
we don't have a good method yet that that you connect with, but it's clearly not an unwillingness to do the work. So
Okay.
I think it's okay for us to have some self-respect in that regard, but at the same time, we still want to be held ourselves accountable. And I think this
Of
gives
course.
us a good balance. What do you think?
Sure. I'm down.
Perfect. So, with that, I'm excited to help you work on these, with your decision making. I think we have a lot to work with what we've kind of gone over with, with the survey. So, I'm going to pass it back to you. How do you foresee this time being used? What are your thoughts on how you'd like to use this time? I have my own ideas, but I'm curious as to what yours are first.
So there's a few things I would like to just like play net play and just like have you watch the match and you can like give advice during the match, but like also we can go over the replay after, especially the losses specifically. I think those are the most important ones to cover. But then there's just like um also there's the replay analysis of like the Nest match uh games we were doing the other day because we have all those replays and that was extremely hard for me.
I am quite good at the character.
Yeah.
I think that for to ensure we are like applying things in broad strokes, like
Mhm.
we're trying to get like return on investment here.
Yep.
I love the idea of having you play net play, and then we can
Okay.
take a look at that together because then I get to see what you look like in more common matchups, so I
Okay.
can get like a less skewed view. So I'll give you my spectator code. You seem to know what you're doing. Have you done spectator mode
I
before?
haven't done this before.
Okay, that's okay. Um, all you have to do is you have to launch the game, like press play, and then go
Yep.
back to Slippy Launcher, take my code, plug it into the Spectator tab, which is the third one, and it will be in the start broadcast in the bottom right corner.
The third tab.
So
Um
next to play, you'll have like home, replays, and spectate.
I'm having okay, wait. There's play. It says stop on it or whatever. So
And then if you go to the left, and sorry, the right of it, there should be like home, replays, and spectate.
I don't know if I'm looking at the thing you're saying.
I'll show you what mine looks like. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm wondering if mine looks different.
Sure.
I can actually also take a little screenshot. Oh, yeah, no. I see. Okay. I was definitely on the wrong window. So home spectate, there it is.
Yep.
And then I put the code, I hit start broadcast,
Yep.
and then spectator ID.
Yep.
Okay. I thought I copied that. 1 sec.
And
There we go.
is the game right? Okay, cool, perfect.
Yep.
Excellent. I can see the game, so I'm gonna load that, and then is audio adjusted? Perfect. And yeah, ranked, unranked, it's up to you. No pressure. We can take this at your pace. We can take this at your pace.
I'll do ranked.
Nice. Okay.
Would you prefer to see the Falco, or is it
It
cool
is
if I go Marth?
It is
Entirely up
entirely.
to me.
This is your time that you are paying me for. You can go whoever
Gotcha.
you want.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Marth lately.
Marth is
I
sick.
picked him up. I picked him up a while back because I feel like learning him has helped me a lot with the fundamentals that like Falco players don't naturally learn as quick. I feel like their lasers and their shield pressure like carry them really hard, and then they forget to learn other things. And I felt like Marth helped me a lot with that, which was again the overshoot undershoot game and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting there is I think that like we actually wind up like, okay, perfect. So we've got Marth versus Falco. So we're shielding a lot in general. We don't have to. Let's try to like not shield so much after things.
Okay.
Because, like, we can stay mobile. See? We keep moving.
Oh, I was going for the up air there.
Makes sense. On the roll, did you mean to roll, or were you trying to shield grab or something? If you don't remember,
I don't
it's all good.
remember actually.
On the
It probably was a misinput though.
Okay, cool. And why are we going for dash grab over jump cancel grab?
Dash grab over jump cancel grab?
Yeah, you're not jump canceling your grabs, you're dash grabbing.
I'm not? Oh, I thought I was.
Maybe I messed
up.
It's been about like 50-50, so I just wondered like... So I wondered if like some of them were like intentional or something.
No, I didn't even realize I was actually messing that up. That's interesting. That time I did it on purpose.
Yeah, that
I was
one
just
made
messing around and I knew it was gonna hit.
Yeah, that one looked intentional. Like some of the others were like, yeah.
You had me thinking about it. I was like, oh. No.
So what's your plan? Like when you think about your percent. You're at 0. What does he want?
He wants to get a juicy shine combo.
Okay,
he
so
wants
how does
to open me up with lasers?
So what move does he have to hit in order to get that?
Usually a laser or a dare or a nair.
Okay, so like yeah, just knowing that, plan accordingly.
Like not even the laser, it's like what he does after the laser actually.
Yeah. So
there's so much counterplay to laser, honestly.
Yeah. So now you're at 42. So like, what is he looking for? And then plan accordingly. Nice.
I believe I can just like shield and do like an out of shield up B on the double laser from ledge.
Yeah, I think you can just ferret a shield too, but...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure, like Ness can nair between them, and I think it's a 2-frame, like, window of error. And Marth's fair hit, like, out of shield hits on 8, and Ness's is on 9. So I think you gotta wait. You got options.
Oops. Let's go. Okay, that's 2 SDs. I'll take those. Ah. Okay.
So, one quick question. When you're comboing him, what is your game... What's your, like, where are you trying to put him at...
I want to put him off stage. And I want to put him, honestly, like what I was talking about before with the win condition, is like get him off stage in a place where I feel comfortable reacting to a side B and just like pushing him down, basically.
Okay.
Or just pushing him down from the start.
I'm gonna suggest let's actually put a little more damage on him, because I think that we have a better chance to get a better finisher if we do a little more damage.
Okay.
So we're gonna value damage a little higher. So just a few more up airs, sure. A few more up tilts, a few more like push fairs, because like yeah, we have some really good combos that like allow us to push him to the edge, and then sometimes that just outright kills him. So like, why do the edge guard if we don't have to? And if he DIs away from those push combos, you know, then we can just do the edge guard like we can still do the edge guard. So we're kind of like accounting for him holding in and out with this method.
Okay.
Whereas if we're just doing low damage, then the hold out isn't as big of a problem. Nice.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, Shit.
Oh,
Trying to
the idea
focus.
of just damage,
Yeah,
like valuing damage.
exactly.
Yeah, because like damage is still like it's not the most important. Like we definitely overrate it sometimes, but it is still important. You know.
Yeah, because like usually my idea is to just like try to get Falco off stage and ledge guard him, but like if I can't do that, I'll just try to set him up for like a tipper F smash combo or something like that will just knock him off stage
Right, and
and kill him anyways.
right, so all we're doing is like we're just saying like let's do both of those things, but like
Yeah.
since we're not sure how he's gonna defend, let's just give ourselves like a really good setup with like a bunch of damage, and we'll just see where the night goes.
Okay. Uh-oh. Nope.
This guy is trying to stunt.
I won't allow it.
After you hit those fairs, just be ready to like go in.
Okay.
Because like yeah, so we're definitely missing a lot of JC grabs. Because I'm seeing a lot of dash grabs like coming out.
Interesting.
Yeah, what do you think's causing that? Like, is there something up with how you're holding the controller? Is it different or?
I always just thought I was consistent with them. I honestly didn't realize it till now. I kind of want to go into training mode and just like check that real quick.
Yeah, show me your screen and like yeah, we'll do that. I'll just leave this running for now.
Okay, so share screen.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Perfect. So this looks good. I notice it's me. Okay, so
there is one.
So I have a feeling that you're doing the jump before.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're just recalibrating basically.
I think I was pressing the Z button too fast.
Yeah. Agreed. Try doing it out of like some some movements, like after like a fair, like a short up fair and then a dash dance or something. Okay. Now do it well after hitting Donkey Kong with like the fair. Okay. And then do just like a retreat grab, like dash away. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think you're good.
When you do a pivot grab, I believe it's faster to not do jump cancel.
It is. I again lazy. I do the jump cancel just as a like insurance thing. Just in case,
it doesn't actually really change much, really. I think it's like one frame or something, or is it more than that?
No, it's just one. It's just one frame, and then the advantage is if I mess up the pivot, i.e., I like to start dashing the other way, then I do I jump cancel grab the other way instead of like dash grabbing. Yeah. Now, if you can just get the pivot grab perfect, then that's obviously much better. But try doing a longer one because these are like. Like, yeah. How do you, what's your stick input? Like, are you holding the stick, and quickly, pivoting? Or are you, because I usually do trots. Like, trots for those.
Like trots?
Yeah,
I do a dash, and then I just kind of, flick the stick the other way.
Okay. Gotcha. Can you try to get, the end of the dash? Like, the very end of the dash for the pivot grab? Yeah, okay. Yeah, those look good. Love it. I would say that, okay, if you at the end, whatever, it's fine. I think you look good for these. Is there anything else you want to just, quickly troubleshoot, or do you think you're ready to jump back in?
I'm ready to jump back in.
Perfect.
I'll definitely keep an eye out on those two things though, just toss that into my training routine just to stay on top of it. Just a little refresher each day. Nothing crazy.
That makes sense. I have a weird practice routine in that I don't really have one, but I just kind of I just kind of move around and lab a lot.
Yep.
That's just, I don't know. I've always kind of done that. That's just how I work, I think. I need to be, testing things.
That sounds like a lot like my old roommate, what she would do. Yeah, you actually know Kupo. Do you remember Kupo?
I feel the name is really familiar. I just, yeah.
It's probably been a while, but yeah, I know they were like really inspired by your Sheik, and they basically just like, yeah, they remind me of like how you approach the game.
Aw, that's good to hear. I'm like now actually like looking this up. So they were a Sheik player. So Kupo Sheik. Oh, okay.
You might have
okay.
gone to the big house with each other and got housed in the same place or something like that. Like I can't remember exactly what the story was. But I know Kupo's hung out with you and he's talked very positively of you. He's a big fan. Or sorry, she.
Nice. Well, I don't remember them. It's really hard without faces and stuff. So, but I'm sure Kupo, like, Kupo she sounds wonderful. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna take your word on that. So, where are your eyes right now when you're watching the game?
On Fox.
Okay, and perfect. And is it just focused entirely on Fox?
No, but I would put a lot of focus on him. I feel it helps me respond, like
Okay.
react to what he's doing better, and I'm spacing my stuff as well. But
Yeah.
when I'm doing something complicated, especially like on recovery, if I want to like sweet spot a ledge or something, like I might like focus on that ledge.
Okay, no. I was just wondering if you were like watching him because I just saw a couple of up tilts that look kind of weird. But I think
Oh,
that those
okay.
were probably just like misinputs or something. So, or just wasn't like didn't read the trajectory. It's
Yeah, like I'll just like miss stuff like here and there.
yeah,
Something I gotta work on is my spacing.
makes sense. So a big thing with Marth is that
Yep.
like he does a lot of his aerials kind of the way that Sheik does. In that he gets to like the tip of his like the top of his jump, and then kind of like comes down with one like big heavy swing with like his fair or like his up air or his like down air. Like a lot of his single swing aerials, that's kind of how he does them a lot. Because it gives him the best, like, the most efficiency in terms of, like, what he does after his landing, and people don't usually jump into Marth's space, like, when he's, like, got the sword.
What moves were they, sorry, again?
Fair, down air, and up air.
Fair, down air, and up air. Okay.
Yeah. Now, on the nairs, we gotta get these auto-cancels.
Yeah, I don't really auto-cancel mine too much.
It probably means you have to do them faster.
So, do I want to do the rising, falling one?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Because I imagine you can just, like, do kind of slower variations and then also come down, and they might be useful for different situations.
You'd think that, but then remember, you're giving up the auto cancel by doing that. So you're adding another like 5-ish frames of like cooldown to the landing. Whereas if you had auto canceled, you could have just like, you could have dashed during that time or something. Like you could have done a different action.
Faster than an L cancel?
Yeah, auto cancel's 4. L cancels are more than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. L cancels just depend on the move because it's like half the natural landing lag.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, on Marth Fair, it's 15, but then it reduces to 7.
Mm-hmm.
So, thoughts on where we want to counterpick?
FD.
But
I also really like Yoshi's.
He's probably going to ban FD.
He already banned, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he banned Fountain.
Oh, I don't get to see the stage bans. Like, in spectator mode. I only get to see the game. So I would go FD, but up to you.
Yeah. No, I'm going FD.
Perfect.
There's some spacies that I don't feel comfortable against going on FD, and I've noticed, like, some of these guys who, like, I can use, like, platforms better against, like, might, like, camp me better on FD. But that's just something I feel like I gotta work on. I feel like, on paper, like, Marth should be just going FD all the time.
On paper, yeah, but I feel like Cody's pushing like it's so hard to comment on Marth on FD right now.
That's true.
Because like it's
SFAT was right.
No, never say that. He's really smart though, so maybe he's just on
I was always a believer. I was like, you know what? I think SFAT's onto something because I just like in my mind, Fox should just beat Marth anywhere.
Hmm.
It's just way, way harder.
So this guy taking forever with his like character pick or something, or
Uh,
okay, never
no, I
mind.
got distracted. That was me.
Okay, it's all good.
Yes, don't jump. I could still cover that with that.
We wanna up throw, especially because we're on FD.
Yep. No.
So okay, gotcha.
Okay. All right, we're even. We're even.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Edge
That
snap.
was actually like very inconspicuous DI there. I didn't even realize he went behind me.
Oh yeah, no, he had good defense there.
Yeah, that was good.
Let's go for some up tilts after these like up throws.
Oops. Come on, do it again.
So think about what he wants at this percent on you, and then like play around that.
Ooh, he probably wants like a grab.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. If I timed that a bit better, that would have connected though.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I really like about playing Marth is I find like I have to like be way more patient and make sure like those attacks like really connect. Like if I'm gonna throw out an up tilt or whatever.
I agree. No, like Marth really does like play a very balanced version of the game in terms of like where he has to like how he has to do his combat because he's like
Hmm.
his all of his strengths are basically like kind of like other than his like his sword disjoints and speed, a lot of what makes him good just kind of like works with the game's natural advantage states. There isn't really like an I win button at some point the way that there is with like Sheik, Falcon, Fox, like where they just like they tap you and they murder you because you're
Yeah.
at the tap and get murdered percent.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, got a kill.
Let's go. Let's go. No, he got me. Oh yeah, no. No,
Easy
you have to
clap.
learn from your mistakes.
I mean, he took one on you, right? So
Yep. Yep, it's only fair. Oh, good God. That was a nice down tilt. Oh, I should be pivoting at this percent. Ooh.
nice. Forced him low, and then he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the ban is here?
Oh, Dreamland.
And if you don't, how much are you thinking consciously during these games?
What do you mean by that exactly?
Like is your conscious brain busy a lot during these matches?
I would say it is.
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you. Let's try to like have him do a little less. Not gonna turn him off completely, but we're gonna have him do less. Like try to do about a third of what he's doing, and we're gonna see what happens. If they shield on the edge there, you can nair to push them off and hit them.
Okay.
Because like first hit pushes them off, second hit it gets them.
Like when I'm under plat or when they're like at the ledge.
When they're at the ledge of the platform, on the like the very edge of the platform, and you're below them, that's
Okay.
then you just nair because it's 2 hits.
Yeah, yeah. First hit next knocks them off, right? And the second hit hits them.
Yep, exactly.
How that works? Oh, that's sick. Okay. I always liked nair underneath in case like of shield dropping, but like I never really thought of it as like you're pushing them off and then hitting them.
Yeah. I mean, it's fringe, but it, like, you know, people tech roll to the edge of platforms and shields, so
Yep.
yeah, it definitely comes up.
Ooh, that's a nice waveland.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Battlefield does make a lot of sense for a counterpick here.
I feel like I have to like work a little bit harder on tech chasing on the platforms on this stage, just because they're a bit wider, like compared to like Yoshi's or Dreamland or Fountain, not Dreamland.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like the ledge, because there's no wall to ride up, they still have a ton of options for recovering, but it does take away, you know, like a few of their options, which is kind of like a bonus for me.
Makes sense.
There we go.
Nice. That should be a kill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. I like the little stall you did at the end, just to, like, secure the intangibility.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we're gonna play around his percent, like, whatever our percent is, we want to, like, the only thing I want you to do, like, the main thing I want your conscious mind to do, and I don't need it doing it very often, but, like, what is our percent and what does he want?
Okay.
And then we just like, play accordingly.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing, like, at a low percent, like, of course he's still going to want, like, grabs. I think grabs are just, like, always good with Fox. But, like, he's going to be doing a lot of more, like, maybe, like, drill shines or, like, aerial shine approaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah, and now you're at 40, so it's probably, like, up smashes, nairs, back airs. Like, things that, like, get us into the air and, like, allow him to, like, pick us off. Like, that dash attack would definitely count.
I just realized he's at his last stock.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been playing Marth for?
I've been putting the most amount of work into him within like the last 3 months, but I've probably been like dabbling for about 5 years now.
Right, but like it's like the work has come like recently.
Yes, the amount of improvement I've made in the past 3 months are like much more than the amount of improvement I've made in like the 5 years before that.
Makes sense.
Because I was just like, I was never actually like going into training mode with him or anything. I would just like now and then like just play him for fun, you know. All the work was on Falco still. Uh-oh. Oh no. Deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Karate Kid pose. No. I lost my stance. I'm just trying not to do anything like unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, like I want to just run up and reverse up EM so bad and just do something cool, stylish, and unpredictable, but like I'm just gonna get up smashed. I know it. I'm gonna miss it.
Well, I liked everything you were thinking until the, I'm just going to get up smashed. I think that it was good that you exercised some restraint. I thought the dash attack was actually a really good overshoot. Like the way you kind of like got into his like dash back space and then it's set up.
I really like dash attack for overshooting. Down tilt's nice too, I find, but dash attack has been getting me more places. But that just might be the players I'm playing against, so I'm not like 100% sure if it's like the greatest thing or not.
I mean, it was like it was Mewtwo King's preferred one.
Yes, I remember him talking about it. That's why I actually started doing that.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if, like, the second best Marth player of all time is like, yeah, this is probably a pretty good move, then I think there's probably, like, even if it's not like, it's not, like, as good as, like, some of the things that Zane does today, I think that we can probably use it and not think it's, like, that we're, like, shooting ourselves in the foot. I think that's probably fine. Let me ask you, I feel like occasionally you have opportunities to just like dash attack F smash people, or like just like, you know, just go for the jugular on like a power hit, especially at like mid percents. But it feels
And
like
I just like want to throw aerials and other stuff like that.
yeah, because I feel like you're leaving up the DI mix up by not going for the power
I
hit.
think my mind gets a little carried away sometimes, and it needs to like kind of like have a better refresh rate on the situation at hand. I've noticed that with Samuses and stuff. Like they'll miss a grab, or a Marth will like do a counter and it won't hit, and like I'll just run in and grab, but like I could just be forward smashing.
Mm-hmm.
And when I am conscious of it, like it's so rewarding to hit those F smashes.
So maybe like what it is maybe we just need to like, I would say let's try to like slow down just a touch with our reaction. Like we're still gonna do all our normal things. Like we're not gonna like radically change our play or anything.
Yep.
But what we will do is we'll wait a little bit longer before biting. All right, he's clearly AFK.
Honestly, I don't even mind just resetting this. Oh, wait, is it?
And just throw him off the stage, it's fine.
Free ranked points.
Yeah. I'm not like I charge a lot, so because I don't like having to like worry about the time. So if we go another 5 minutes over or something, I don't care. I don't know what your plans are like, but yeah, I could care less.
Nope, I got time.
Yeah. Because yeah, I hate the idea of like pinching pennies over my job, especially if I'm gonna be my own boss. Like I definitely don't want to do that. So
There you go.
yeah, it just seemed like a really bad idea to do that. So I just decided to charge more money.
True.
So
I mean, honestly, I think what you're charging is a pretty fair price. And I believe I heard in one of your videos, I heard you say you were like able to switch jobs because of it.
yeah, this is
like,
my full time.
That's fucking amazing. Like
Thank
that's sick as
you.
fuck.
Yeah, I was previously working for a bank, and then before that I was working for a telecom, and I got I got promoted a few times, and like I was like a manager at the bank, like for a customer service team, and it was like, but I hated it. I did not want to do that. So now I'm doing this.
Nice.
It's honestly like
That's so cool how that worked out, honestly. Like,
well,
you put so much
no, go ahead.
you put so much work into Smash, and now it's like actually paying off like in a whole like new way that I don't like think could have just been like predicted, you know? Like especially not back in like 2000 and like whenever you started. Like Smash was so different back in the day. Like to think of making a career like back then, like that's sick.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel, and like I feel very, very lucky to have, like, I'm very lucky to have the husband I have, because like when I told him that, you know, I want to take a risk, this is what I want to do, I'm kind of really sad at my current job, he was just like, yeah, do it.
Let's go.
I was like, really? He's like, yeah, honey, like, you got this. And I was like, yeah, let's go. So we flinched there. We were scared of grabbing the edge versus Ninja Lady.
Oh no.
No, it's all good. Like,
Can't flinch against the ninja.
she is very punishing for that, but she did give us a game, so it's okay. We got a buffer. But let's try to win this one. We will see what happens, but we're going to try to win this one.
Oh, I waited. Oh. No. Okay.
See, I would F smash, because I want her off stage. Because, like, you want her further away so she can't do that.
Yeah. I have a little ledge guard I like to do on Sheik. It's more effective with like spacies, but like if she has to do the poof, if you're below 100%, you just time that properly, she can't grab the ledge. It's impossible. And then you can just like hit her for free with like a down smash. Just by walking past her, she has like enough landing leg.
Oh, you could have F smash.
Oh.
We need to like we need to look for like Yeah, we need to look for finishers more, like, especially when we're at the end of the combo. If they're not available, that's okay, but, like, I want us to go for them anyway.
Nope.
Because I want us to try going for them, so we know when they don't work.
Oh boy. Just reset my mind.
Oh my god, you like... That was the best Marth side B I've ever seen. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you.
I was around for Ken, too, like...
When did you start, actually?
2006.
Nice, okay.
So I was around right for the end of Ken.
I didn't get... Oh.
Okay,
I didn't get into tournaments around that time, but, like, 2005 was, like, I think when I started learning how to wave dash and found out about tournaments.
Gotcha.
So, like, I remember, like, names like Mewtwo King, Ken, and PC Chris, like, being tossed around a lot.
Yeah, so Ken was, like, the champion of, like, the Bronze Age, like, right before Mewtwo King's reigned.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, his timing was, like, his biggest thing with his timings and, like, just general, like, game sense were quite good. Yeah.
No, I was supposed to be, like, a reverse update.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Well, this is an interesting choice.
It's something I think it was either Doran or Zane. I was watching them coach Marth, and they mentioned, like, going off stage. It's probably Zane with husband.
You could
Was
probably...
saying just, like, go off stage.
Could you, like, do the Mewtwo King thing if they're hugging the wall where you just, like, wave dash, like, while facing towards this stage, you wave dash off it with, like, falling fair to, like, hit them into it, and then you, like, up B up after to grab edge?
So if I face away, like, if I'm at the right side, I would face left, and I would wave dash off and hit them with, like, a reverse fair, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like, you'd hit them into the stage, basically, and then you just up B up. Okay, cool.
I actually love those.
Yeah, because I feel like that's like it feels like a safer version of like that up B play. What's the advantage?
Yeah.
Because like they kind of like fill the same niche of going like off close to the wall, hitting toward like what's the advantage of the up B? You think is there one?
I was experimenting and I was trying to work with like I know you can just hit them with the reverse hitbox, or if you just hit them in general like I did, like I didn't even hit them with the reverse hitbox, I just hit them, and like if you grab the ledge, like it just I don't really understand it fully. I was just trying to experiment with what Zane said to like see what's going on, and I'm noticing that it is like safe like he said, and I am getting weird things here and there off of it.
Gotcha. All right, let's play one more ranked set, and then we'll call it, and then we'll kind of like we'll figure out our homework for you, like our to-do list, or like our key takeaways during that time. But I think I have an idea.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
All right, so I am up against a Pichu. Awesome. Hoopo's been absolutely shredding me with Pichu.
So for this one, what do you think you want to do? Like, what is Pichu good at as a character?
Jumping at me with like Nair.
Yeah, I mean like overshoots, undershoots, with punish. Like
which overshoots. And I would say
with punish probably he's fast.
Okay. Yep.
And his moves usually lose to other moves unless he like gets in there first, right? So probably not like undershoot. Like he's probably good at like with punish and overshoot, but not undershoot. That's my take.
Okay.
Because his moves are like lose to a lot of moves if he doesn't.
So like just kind of getting in his face, like at a space where I can just swing my sword safely.
Yeah, that seems good.
Uh-oh.
I would say that seems good. Like this is more of a matchup of like using your sword as opposed to using your dash. I'd also recommend Nair because it doesn't require you to choose between high aerial and low aerial, the way your fair does. So that might be like better versus his Nair. See what I mean?
Okay.
Nice. Also, F smashing him sometimes is like totally fine, especially when he's around like 50 or like 40. Because he does die early, so like, you know, catching a dash back or something with it is like very devastating.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So when you were talking about, like, trying to do less brain work, that, are you, like, referring to kind of, like, the inner game of tennis, like, what that teaches?
Kind of. It's more just, like, I think that our conscious brain just takes up too much, like, RAM in general. Like, in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like...
that's how I always think about it, honestly.
Yeah. I think that, like... So when we're at our... I think that the conscious brain, if we're gonna engage with it, it's okay if it makes observations, but they have to be simple enough to not, like, engage, like... We can't be thinking of solutions, basically. We have to be thinking of... We can only observe. Because if we start having to think about, like... Yeah, because observing and thinking are different things. So, yeah. That's, I guess, how I would look at it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense with the way you say, like, it takes up too much RAM or whatever. The way I think about it is, like, every time you have, like, a thought, especially if it's not, like, Smash related, that's, like, taking up your processing power. And you want to put, like, all your processing power on like, just focusing on, like, the now, essentially.
See, I would actually... I'm not sure I'd agree with that. Like, I'd agree...
Really?
To a point, maybe, but, like,
okay.
I think there's non-Smash things that are, like... So what are the limits here? Because... Is focusing on your breathing to clear the mental stack when you're, you know, stressed or something. Like, is that focusing on Smash? Because it's not the game, but it's something that's part of
I
the
would
game.
consider that focusing on Smash.
Okay, so what's not focusing on Smash? Like, how do we define what is and isn't Smash?
Let's say, like, I just have a thought about, like, a conversation I had with someone or something like that. Like, something that's just, like, not related to the game at all. Like, what I'm doing whatsoever.
But if it's not distracting you, because you're not really, like, thinking, you're just kind of, like, it's just happening, like, fluidly, then is that a problem?
No. When it's not distracting you, I don't think that's a problem at all.
Yeah.
But there are moments where I find it distracting, and that's something I gotta work on, is being a little more focused. My mind can easily wander, I would say.
Where does it usually go?
Random places, honestly.
Okay.
Oh my god. This Pichu. No.
No, I got this.
Alright. I'm bringing out the bird.
No, you can beat him with Marth.
I can?
Yeah, you can beat. You can totally do this with Marth.
Alright.
It was a last stock game at 170. Like, what do you mean? Like what of that makes you think you can't do this?
You're right. This Pichu's going down. Let's get him.
Honestly, I had a really funny interaction with Dark Triad where it's like I was playing Fox and I like we went like 1-1 and then he won like 3 games in a row and then I was just like, okay, enough of this, and I switched to Ness, and then afterwards he was just like, I was just like, all right, I'm bringing out the big guns. He was just like,
yes.
He's like, nobody has. He's like, I was just thinking that. It's like, man, this looks so weird to anyone. To anyone who doesn't know.
So that just like makes perfect sense to me, honestly.
Well, because you know though, but like to like other people, like when would you do like, all right, let's go the real character, and they pick Ness?
Well, it's funny because there's this Sheik player I keep running into, and I destroy their Sheik. Like I 4-stock their Sheik, and then they just turn into Zelda and beat me.
Mm.
And I'm just like, yeah, well, the way I look at it is also like at my level, I just try to treat every matchup like it's 50-50. I don't care if they're low tiers or not. Like, there's always someone who can just absolutely destroy me with like any character. The skill levels in this game are just like so deep. You might as well just respect them for what you need to respect. Like, there's like obviously with low tiers, like one of the things I need to learn actually is like what I can disrespect against the low tiers. I give them a little too much respect, honestly.
I think you need to give yourself permission to forward smash.
Oh, okay.
Like not spam it, but like you've had him like land next to you in like pivot in tipper range like 3 times off your
I thought I could just let it rip. No, I hear you though. I'm listening. Sorry.
The other thing is that like what do we do? The other thing I'd ask you is what do you think we do about these like jolts? You can actually just jump into them, like jump and fair at them.
Yes. Oops. Yeah, just like Mario's pills or Samus's rockets.
Mm-hmm. But do you see how you wave landed by him and you got into tipper forward smash range and then you like didn't do it? You went for up tilt.
Okay. Yep.
So like this is what I mean by like you need to give yourself permission to forward smash because you're going for kill moves that don't make sense based on your spacing, but you have one that does make sense.
Yep. Okay. Come on.
No, attack.
Right.
Like
attack.
like run
just
it
attack
run
right through it.
Like dash jump forward, like dash jump like full hop fair at him, like when he does the jolts.
Okay.
Because you can just cut through it with like the rising
I'm gonna
sword.
get it. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're giving his like jolts so much respect.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, we can even wait for him to say Pichu.
Oh my god.
See what I mean? You're at tipper distance this whole time. He's jumping out of
Oh,
shield.
and I'm just going for it, and I'm just going for a fucking forward air. Yeah.
Or up tilts. Like it's just.
There we go. There we go.
We're in the power. We're in the power position, and like you don't want to just.
see.
You don't want to just do it because like the fairs are doing a job. Like they're getting him to like jump, but like what are you looking like? What are you looking for by being in that spot? If not at that spacing, if not that move, right?
Yeah, and I just did again, but that time I took note. Yeah, I think I'm just like afraid of them like trying to wave dash at a shield and punish it or something. But this is Pichu, I'd imagine. Like at the tipper range, it's a lot harder for him.
It's not even that. The tipper is safe on shield. It's only if you get this. It's only if you get the sour like the interior hits that like it isn't.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going for them now.
Yeah.
That's something that I have trouble with also, like, when I'm trying to implement something new, just like I always said, like, my mind gets distracted, like, trying to remember to do the thing, at first can take me some time. Oops. Like, I feel like I gotta focus hard to, like, kind of remember to go for it.
Well, he's shielding a lot now, so I would say that now let's look for, like, other kills.
Okay.
Like, yep, that nair. Let's look for... Nice. Let's look for sharking. Let's get another fair on him or something. Perfect.
Oh, I was actually trying to, not grab ledge. I wanted to go for the back air. Like that.
Okay. Nice.
There we go. Yeah, he's weak against, like, forward smash and, like, charge neutral B when he's coming from below ledge, I believe.
I mean, it's just, like, you know, it's... I don't know if he's weak to it, but, like, it's just... Those are good moves in that spot.
Yep. Bands. Yeah, I'll ban, Dreamland.
Yeah,
it's a big stage. He's a tiny character.
Yeah, I feel like Dreamland is just kind of like like against Ratball and Ratball Senior. Like you just don't want to deal with them on like Dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, cool. So what I'd recommend, don't use both of your jumps to chase him up there. Just use your short hop and like try to hit it with like the tip of your like up air.
Okay.
because what will happen is, like, you want to time it so that he'll fall into it, because if he doesn't, then he'll have to use his jump. Or
yes. Okay.
Yeah. You see how, like, we're sharking him more, like, effectively now? And this applies to every character. Because it's like, they all have to know, like, what character can beat Marth's up air?
Yeah, I don't know if there is one.
There isn't. Nice smash DI. Okay, we didn't get the double, but that's okay. We did 5 damage to him with that. Or he did. See what I mean? Like, he has to double jump to, like, avoid it.
Stack through those.
See, I would just do, like, short hop up air. Like, cover, cover the space. And then, like cover the space he's gonna fall into, and then when he commits to, like, deal with it in some way, then we do the, like, we just react and, like, respond and do whatever.
Yeah.
Because that'll apply, like, that's a thing that you do versus, like, every floaty against Sheik, against the fast fallers. Like, you do it because it's just a part of, like, how Marth traps people in advantage state. Nice. I like that you're hitting him with, like, the sword to, like, deny the forward smash. It's good.
Yeah, sword just beats everything he does.
I mean, it's a giant disjointed hitbox. Nice.
Ichi doesn't have any disjointed hitboxes, does he?
Forward smash, up air,
Forward smash?
and
oh yeah, no, that's true.
No. Up air, his tail isn't her hitbox. Or it's like it's tiny. It's very disjointed. Like, it's a very good move.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. I remember the forward smash.
Well, and the cool thing is like, by you waiting and, like, kind of, like, hanging out at that range, you've also drained his shield a bit.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, you have, like, there's multiple dimensions for why that play is working. And you thought you had to go the bird. Like, I guess it's not, like, even if, like, it's not over, and, like, even if you lose, though, like, I'm saying that now, though, because this was very clearly doable, and, like, yeah, you have to have more confidence in yourself.
Yeah. I find confidence can go a long way in this game. You just gotta be realistic about it, like, you know, acknowledge, like, if you lose, just, like, acknowledge it or whatnot, but, like, if you're more confident, you'll, what's the word, it won't matter, like, okay, so I feel like people's skill levels can, like, put pressure on you, and, like, if you're more confident about it, like, that pressure can fade.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the way I always view confidence is, it's kind of like a courtesy buff. But, like, if you don't take it, then the opponent will, and the opponent does, you're just at a disadvantage. So why, like, why make life easier for them? There's only one way Ratball or Ratball Senior, like, wins in this position, and it involves a specific throw.
Would that be down?
No, back throw.
Back throw? Oh, okay.
Because he wants to probably back throw F smash you.
Oh. Ah, I see.
That's why he's, like, camping the edge.
I was trying to do a pivot and then forward smash.
Nice.
Aha! KirbyKaze taught me a trick, Pichu! Take that!
But that works on a lot of things. Like, anything that...
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, that'll work on Doc, that'll work on Mario, that'll work on Peach. Like, anyone who shoots from that angle, it'll work. So, let's talk takeaways. But, good stuff beating Ratball.
Thank you.
Let's think about... So, let's think about how we can be systematic here. I think that, like, working on the up air thing... Like, the up air sharking. I think that, yeah, actually just sharking forms in, like, more refined sharking forms in general would probably make a lot of sense. So the two big ones on this character are, like, you short hop sharking form. Learn sharking forms. Sharking forms. Basically, it's like short hop fair, and to hit the to have the opponent fall. The opponent fall into the first hitbox. You know the one like above and in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Or short hop up air to have the opponent fall onto the arc. Then respond to how they to what they do about the sword move, because they can't beat those moves like if you do them right.
Yeah.
So like we're just putting up an efficient threat, and then we're like telling them, okay, deal with this. So then they have to jump, air dodge, like attack something, right? And then we just go from there.
It's like spamming up air with Meta Knight back in the Brawl days.
Kind of, except we have to except usually, especially with triplats in this game, because everyone has faster fall speeds, it doesn't usually lead to extended sequences the way it did, or extended advantage state usually, unless you're on FD or Stadium, the way it did there. So there's still a lot of interactivity.
In Brawl, you literally just mashed it. There's a lot more precision to take in with this, but the concept is there. Basically, you're forcing an option. That's what my mind was thinking, is how you're trying to force an option and then go from there essentially.
Yeah. The next one I would say is short hop, fast fall, auto cancel, nair.
Short hop, fast fall. Okay.
So you had.
And does it have to be a rising nair to fast fall nair? Is that how that works?
Well, so here, actually, why don't I go into Uncle Punch and I can show you. So let me just do that.
I think there's different ways to auto cancel it.
Well, auto cancels are all just based on timing. It just depends on what frame your character lands, right? So
and that's exactly what I mean by there's different ways, because I can do a rising into fast fall, or I can do a rising into a fast fall, but the fast fall is timed later than normal. I'll do it at the peak of my jump. Sorry, not rising, but you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, for sure. But here's the thing: there's other you don't even have to technically fast fall it. Here, let me...
Okay, yep.
Yeah, let me... Where's Dolphin? There. So, you can see this, right? Okay, cool. So, with this, I can probably do it, as late as here, and still... It'll still... Okay,
oh, shit.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at, though. Yeah.
That one I had to L cancel, but, yeah, there's, a lot of leniency... So, I think you can delay it, going up a bit, and, still have, a decent, yeah. But yeah, there's different forms of it, right? So we just want to, make sure that we're trying out the different ones that make sense for us, so that we can, we just play a more effective overall, nair game. I would say that start with play for efficiency first. Go for, use the fast fall one, because the fast fall one is nice because it just it's just the most efficient one.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But you do want to learn the other ones, because well, in my mind everything's kind of useful, knowing how to do just anything from any position.
Well, yeah, because, the other thing is sometimes, think of it fair, right? Sometimes we do see Zane, just do, these, no fast fall, fairs, and they're quite good in, some situations. This, to me, is a really, looks like it could be, quite nice as an overshoot. We'd have to just, But, we just have to figure out, when. But, yeah, that's the type of thing that you can figure out. These delayed fast fall ones are kind of interesting. But I'll let you figure, we probably need to be able to do them in place, either by shield stop or, just, dash forward, jump back kind of thing. But, I'll let you play around with it, but I will make a note, one approaching one, and then one in place one.
Okay.
One, and then bracket note, one version in place, and one version advancing. And, how you do either of them is fine, is up to you. I would also say do more F smashes at tipper at tipper F smash range, because you wind up playing there a lot, and at the end of combos.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of times you have a combo that ended with fair, but the opponent's still somewhat close to you, they're moderate distance. So yeah, let's just throw it out. Worst case scenario, they have to jump away from it or something, right? And that's still fine for us.
So tip is there characters that could punish a tip or F smash on shield, or is it kind of just like
I don't think anyone.
universally safe?
I don't think anyone can, because like even the characters with long wave dashes, the sheer amount of knockback on it, like kind of like I think deletes the opportunity. Maybe Luigi can if he's like tasked, but like I don't think so.
I'll keep note of it basically. Like I'm gonna play around a lot with that, and if I see someone punishing it, like I can bring it up in the future, or whatnot. But yeah, we'll just see how it works.
Yeah, and then the last thing I'd say is keep an eye on dash JC grabs. And
yes.
Aside from that,
I was actually so surprised about the dash jump, the jump cancel grabs. But go on.
Yeah, so the only other thing I'd say is out of game. So I feel like when we figured out what Pichu was good, like, or actually, no, we'll save that for another time. So the other one I want you to do is let's try to like keep, like, practice checking our percent and making a prediction about what our opponent is looking for.
Yeah, that's something I definitely don't do much. I do it a little bit, but it's like I could definitely work on that big time. I think there's a lot of improvement to be made there.
Yeah, and I think that like when you were doing it, I think it was helping you. Like that's what it looked like. Not every time, but like the most of the time, and most of the time is good. So let's pursue this further. I think this is a good list for like for starting. What do you think?
I like this. Yeah.
Perfect. So I will leave you. This is a lot to work on. I'll leave you to it. But this was lovely. And yeah, if you ever want to book again soon, let me know and we'll take it from there.
For sure. I'll definitely be coming back. I am thinking like maybe like at the moment like once a month or something like that.
Sure.
And yeah, I'll get back to you and we'll figure out a date that can work for us.
Okay, I mean, like, if this date works for you, we could just, like, plan for, like, the last Friday of every month, and then just, like, keep this time, if that, like, will generally work with your schedule. I don't know how...
I really like that, because it's the last Saturday of every month that there's, like, a Durham local, so I feel like a coaching session right before the local, like, lines up really nicely.
Amazing. So I'll book you in for this time, so let me just, like, double-check my calendar. So this is the 31st, next one will be the 28th, and what time is it? 7, perfect. So we're gonna do 7:15 to 8:15 like we have here, and we should be set.
Okay.
Awesome.
So the last Friday of June.
Yes, we're gonna do the last Friday of every month.
Okay, sounds good.
Excellent. I will let you go, but this was great. I can't wait to see you next.
So would that mean I'd be on the package thing at this point?
The package thing, we'd have to pay...
Like, how do we work that out?
Oh, simple. So the package thing is you have to pay them... You have to buy up front. So, like, you have to buy, like, the package up front.
I see. And what is that package, like, a 4... I doubt that's a 4-hour session. I'm assuming it's, like, 4 different sessions or something like that?
You can split them into 2 2-hour ones or 4 1-hour ones.
I see. Okay. I think still for the moment I'll go with the single package, but
yeah, if it changes, up to you.
Change that. Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Yeah, and I find like I don't want to be a stickler with prices, but at the same time it is a business. So I find that like just upfront you get whatever you get what you pay for.
I know a lot about running businesses. I think what you're doing